Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muiz Ahmad Khan, and this is the demo video of my submission of the evaluation test of the Interact CX. So now moving on to our first tasks. Our first task was to create a bot and build this conversational flow as depicted in this sequence diagram. So moving on to our bot. These are the intents that I've just created. So there are some default welcome intent and some thank you and order status one. The most important one here is this order ID. So just let me open this. As you can see that the user will provide me my order ID is 1. So I've just selected this text and fetch the parameter number. So whenever user inputs me my order ID is and it doesn't matter whatever number here is, it will just fetch that number, and it will just pass that number to my API. So this I've enabled this check, which is enable webhook call for this intent. So moving on to the response object. So this is the response object of this uh, uh, webhook, and this is the URL of this is the URL of my API, which will be which the chatbot will be requesting to. So let me just run this. So I'll just pass hey, and it will just respond me back with this hi, this is Muiz Spot, how can I help you? So I'll just ask what's the progress of my order. So it will just ask me my order ID. So I'll just provide an order ID. This just responds me back with the shipping date. So I just can go ahead and open this. So this is the request body. It they will just pass me this query result, query text, and then parameters and number. So this is the actually main parameter which we'll be using to fetch the order, or maybe you can just say that shipping date against it. Or so then I'll just say thank you, and then it will just say you are welcome. So this was our first task, and moving on to our second task. This is okay, it's just hanging up it. So this is our second task. So our second task was to design an API that can just receive a webhook call from our bot with the order ID. Uh, so uh, so moving on to our API, uh, which is here. So first of all, the package that I've used for this is this google.cloud.dialogflow.v2. So you'll be needing this. uh, After that, this is my controller which I've defined, and I've just passed the request body to this dialog service. Moving in this dialog service, you just can see that I've just read the request body using a stream reader, and then I've just parsed this into this model. So this is just a built-in model from that package that I've installed, and then I've just access this result.queryResult.parameters. So after that, I've just fetched the order ID from here. Uh, uh, Also that also it's note that it's a boolean field. So I've just done it so that I can just check that whether there's an order ID present in the request. So if there's no order ID, then I've just uh, respond back with the no order ID provided. So after that, if there is an order ID, so I'll just get that order ID from this, and then I'll just pass that order ID to this get order status service. So moving into this service, uh, this is the endpoint which will be hitting. So uh, moving into this model, you just can see that there's this order ID property, and I've just added this JSON property because I was just facing some binding issues. So moving on, what I've done is that I've just accessed the status of that request. There, it if it doesn't succeeds, then what I've done is that I've just throw an exception, and if it succeeds, then I've just deserialized that object into our get order status response, and in this there's nothing but the shipment date property. So I've written this shipment date from here, and what I've done is that I've just populated the response object. So if you remember, our response object was fulfillment messages dot text. So these are the predefined model which were included in our package that we have installed. So uh, this is the response, and also note that I have actually formatted our shipment date into human readable format, so it's the day of the week, then date, then month, then year. So this was our API. For the testing purposes, you just can install an extension ngrok. If you run this, what it does that it will expose your localhost port, so you just can test your bot with this tool. So like this, so it will just give us the URL, so you just can hit the API from wherever you want to. So I'll just close this for now. So if I just send, this is our request body, and this is our hosted API URL. So if I just send this request, so this will just response back me with this response. So now moving on to our Azure instance. This is the hosted app. So if we just browse to this, so this is the default page that, that you are provided with when you will just deploy to Azure. uh, so uh, this is the GitHub. This is the repo which uh, uh, to which I have actually uploaded all of my code. So it's a public repo, so anyone can just open this, and I've included all the details and of course all the steps, so you just can set it up to your machine, and you just can test this yourself, or you just can run this yourself. So this was actually my demo video for the submission. Thank you.